Here we go. Finally, we get one of the Rebirth players.
Oh, this is that player Lucas Soza. Don't think I've seen too much of him.
Oh yeah, we've never casted him on this channel before.
I think I've seen him in brackets, right? Like he signs up.
Yeah.
Sometime, but never cast him before. I don't know. Is this maybe his furthest run in a tournament yet?
Possibly.
I don't know, but I do know he's got a tough opponent spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map. The comeback king, the Peruvian parasite. It is Ryu. He just infects his opponents and slowly eats away at them.
I don't think you should stick with that nickname.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have El Chileno, the Chilean Terran player. He's blue. He's representing Rebirth Esports. It is Soza. Is it racist that when I think of Soza, like my mind goes to like a narco, like
really?
For me, it
why?
does. I don't know. To me, it just sounds like the name of like from like Scarface or something, like some kind of lieutenant in my mind.
Soza. Yeah, it does. To me, it makes me think of like an emperor.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it gives me like Avatar. Is there General There's got to be a Soza or something similar to that in the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I know there's Zuko.
But it sounds like a general or something to me. Soza. There's got to be Soza. Somebody in the chat knows.
Oh boy. But yeah, like, so when it comes to Rebirth, and so the interesting thing, we were talking about how there's not that many Terran players in Latin America. When it comes to Rebirth, there's something about the Rebirth Terrans. They have two Peruvians, Neo and Tavo. They've got Soza as well. I believe they have another Chilean Terran called Crown. And like they all practice together, and they've all been improving pretty well together, to the point where, yeah, like Neo actually took out the Zerg Lord last week in Battle of the Americas, and everyone was like really surprised because the Zerg Lord, he's up there. He's like sometimes on par with someone like Ryu. So like these Rebirth players have been really getting up there.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure being, as a Latin American, well, maybe y'all might not know, but it is pretty hard to find a team, so that also is like a little bit of encouragement for the Latin American scene. Like, we have a team just for us, by us, and now they have a reason to try a little bit harder, maybe. Especially once they're on the team, they have more reason to compete and play and try, and also maybe they're forced by their team and they have to, and they're slaves.
It's very possible. Look, it's
not
none of this like Alpha X LatAm, like nah. This is straight up Latin American team through and through.
Yeah, there's no LatAm team. They need to start a team and make it like the NA team. La Spira NA. Rebirth NA. Yeah, but that Reaper, I really did enjoy that. Reaper threw a grenade and it knocked the drone out of position, just keeping it like a couple more seconds away from throwing down that hatch. That was funny. It was like about to transform, and then it just kind of like did the little hang gliding flight thing. Those drones take a long time to land. They look like they're like, their wings keep them afloat.
Like
now I got this question: how do broodlings fly, but drones can't? Drones seem like they have bigger wings.
Broodlings fly?
Well, from a brood lord? What are those?
Well,
are they broodlings, or what are they?
I think they are broodlings, but do broodlords not just like chuck them down to the ground? Do they not like have them in there?
Well, they have like a little curve to them, so they're like taking some sort of flight, Like,
it's
like they just fall straight down and then crawl. They're like shot.
Like a Nerf ball.
Yeah, like a Nerf ball. It's got a little curvature to it.
They're aerodynamic like that.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be cool. Have a brood lord as like a pitcher in a baseball league. That'd be great.
Why is that not a thing? Why is there not like a cardboard skit?
Yeah, right. And then like the Thor would be the pitcher for the Terran. And he just shoot it out of his cannons.
Yeah, and like
Right.
you'd have like the Reaper. He'd like run to base.
Yeah, run bases, right? Right,
Yeah.
yeah. A Ling would run to bases as well. See, we need to. You just put one Colossus in the outfield. You'll catch anything.
No, you'd have a Phoenix in the outfield, like ready to like.
Oh, Phoenix! And he just stop the ball midair. No one would ever get a home run. Cardbot, hit us up. We got ideas. We'll talk details after we sign the contract.
There we go.
And then in the contract, we need to have that. There's just like an inconspicuous duck in the background.
Yes.
We should do that on the maps. Like commission someone to just put a little hidden duck Easter egg in every map.
Oh God.
The things I'd do if I had money.
That's the dream.
If I had money, every stream would be with cameras, and everyone would wear the fanciest duck onesie.
Yes.
And we'd give away a duck onesie every stream. Yoda for president, everyone.
Oh God.
Yoda for president of Blizzard to make StarCraft great again.
There we go. That's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start with duck onesies.
But hey guys, game going on. This is Soza's debut, and we've only discussed what I can do for StarCraft, but not what StarCraft can do for me.
Okay.
Not much. Make me cry.
As things are kicking off, like Soza does have a couple of drops, one to the north, one to the south, looking to try and maybe clear some creep, maybe slip past these queens. Meanwhile, I don't know how I feel about this, but once again, Ryu is going for the Spire.
Yeah. And chat, you're right. There is Sozin, and then there is Ozai. I was thinking of Sozin though. Darking gets me. Darking and Light get me because they listen to my bullcrap the most.
We can connect the dots that aren't really there.
You gotta decipher my language. I speak in hieroglyphics, and it takes a certain type of person to crack the code. It's like Da Vinci's Code.
Exactly.
That is scary to think. Anime put that picture in my head. Like, if the Broodlord was throwing like flying squirrels.
Yeah.
Like they can't fly, but they can glide.
They can glide, yeah.
Called sugar gliders. But yeah, that'd be very, very frightening.
Squirrels in general, man, they can mess you up. They can just.
Oh yeah, I have. Not gonna lie, I've hunted squirrels. I'm not proud of it, but those guys eat up cables. I'll tell you that much.
Oh God.
Oh, that was good. Wow. I don't know if he did that because he saw the scan go down. What is he doing? Soza's is like,
Oh my God.
AFK right now.
He needs to leave. He needs to get out. Oh God. Okay.
Is he AFK? He literally just lost pretty much 2 drops.
Yeah, I know that the drop to the south he picked up at the same time as he lost the one to the north, but as we saw, yeah, the medevac was just kind of chilling there. So not a good start, already losing a decent amount of units, but it looks like he is getting ready to move out with his tanks. But the scary part is that the mutas, there they are, they're already out and they're already going across the map. Oh.
Or are they?
Oh.
No, yeah, they're here. And they're completely unseen, and that is GG. No, I'm kidding. It's not GG yet, but that is really rough.
Oh God.
Soza not responding in time. I mean, he's really taking it to Ryu here. This is a scary push. I don't know if Ryu has enough to defend here. Okay, he has enough. Why are the tanks so far on creep?
Okay, the tanks are finally sieging up. There are a couple of Bailings being morphed in or running in.
He just has to run away from the siege tanks. If he can split here, he could get... Oh, no. And that is all she wrote. That was rough. This is detrimental damage. We've seen Ryu in this position before. Even if his opponent is able to come back and... oh, is he going to get these medevacs? No, he missed them. But if his opponent is able to... Oh, he coming back! Yeah, he heard me.
GG. 24 SCVs go down. The CC, the natural, almost goes down as well. It's still burning. Okay, thankfully, there is an SCV repairing it.
Even contaminated the upgrades.
Ugh. Oh, God.
Oh, it just went away. Dang it. But I swear he did, guys. You gotta believe me. No, but this isn't a full wall, so this is gonna suck for Soza.
Okay.
Full wall.
It's a full wall. He needs to siege up those tanks. He needs to get ready for this push. He's not ready. Oh god.
I like the choke point, but he was not ready at all.
Oh god, the Bailey's.
Yeah, he's just been having trouble with his tanks not being sieged and being too far up.
Yeah, I mean he does hold on, but there are just so many meters. Here comes the second wave. They're just gonna clean up. Oh god.
Yeah. While that is GG and Ryu seemed pretty dominant in that game, Soza, I'm sure he learned some lessons here. I'm learning some lessons here. Don't keep your tanks forward. Don't go on creep with your tanks. Which I kind of already knew all that, but very reassuring.
Knowing is half the battle, okay? Like we can know a lot of things and then throw us in the game as Terran, and
yeah. My hands and brain don't connect to each other apparently.
Oh god, what else happened?
Have you been grinding the ladder at all?
I actually these past 2 days I have been having a terrible time on the ladder.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
I think my ZvP record right now is like 1 win to like 10 losses. It's
German taxi, bro. The only way to win.
I don't want to though. Like I want to try and do something. I want to win a different way, you know? Like
Daryl has done the German taxi, and you think you're gonna find a way. Yeah, no, I was there for about a week, and all it brought was pain. I was like, screw it, I'm going German taxi.
Oh god,
it's not a good time. Playing Protoss right now is not a good time.
It's rough, and off of that as well, like on some of the things that have been happening while you've been gone, Jim.
Protoss is winning.
We've been casting a lot of Jim.
Oh yeah.
We've been seeing a lot of his ZvP. He is very upset with the matchup.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the voice of opinion.
Fun fact, it was okay, so 2 weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, he played against Nano in Copa Hyperion.
Oh, I saw that. Oh yeah, rip.
And he got knocked down pretty hard by Nano. Jim, he was trying to do all these different like Hydra timings, these queen like waddles across the map. The next week, Jim comes back, does pretty well against Nano. Jim has this like unique thing where he goes Spire Muta straight into Hydras, and then he like forces his opponent to make Phoenixes. So it's like a nice kind of switch up, and it slows down like the Skytoss army and the Void Ray production. But they were tied up 1-1 in the ace match. Jim played Protoss in a PvP.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Honestly, I was impressed, but Jim went for like a Blink Stalker all in, and he was like blinking. He was like going to the main and killing all these workers and depowering stuff. But Nano, as we would expect, because his main race is Protoss, he defended just enough, and he kind of out macroed Jim. Like just got another base, like got more money, and even though Jim was trading better, like Nano was just replacing the army. He just had the better economy. Yeah.
I'm sure that was fun for his stream, though. I mean, we'll see. He is here today, I believe. I don't know if he didn't show up or not, but he was in the bracket. Speaking of the bracket, that's crazy news. I can't believe I always miss the most craziest good stuff, but not today. I'm not missing none of this. I will have none of it. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, it is none other than the Peruvian pirate. It's Ryu! I don't know. I'm running out of names here.
Arr. And spawning the bottom left hand corner, we have the Emperor himself, right out of Avatar, the Chilean Terran. He's purple, representing Rebirth Esports. It is Soza. Oh my god, Ree is going for a big roach all-in.
I love it. I'm surprised he didn't go for like a 12 pull or anything.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, Light, I'm gonna let you finish that story about Jim. I'm gonna wait till you're done, and then I'm gonna throw down the roach warren.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna throw down the roach warren as soon as you're done. He's like, are you done yet, Light? Are you done? Can I throw down my roach warren? No, that's just a coincidence. We're just that good at casters. We just know how to have a conversation last just long enough for stuff to get interesting.
Exactly. And the hard thing is that Soza has not gone into the main base with his Reaper, even though there's a Reaper cliff. To be fair, Ryu is ready and waiting, but like Ryu is defending that tech really well, like keeping it hidden.
Oh yeah, but honestly, it's kind of, oh god.
Oh,
You should have gone in the other side. Oh. It's kind of weird if you're Soza that he's trying so hard to hide this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like normally you'd send the Lings across the map to get a scout off. Now, Light, I'm confused on this map. Where's the perf pillar?
The perf pillar? It's right here. Question mark.
Is that it? Because that doesn't cover anything. Every time I'm there, I die.
It's a pillar.
But it's not for pervs.
Yeah, you can't really see much here. You know, it's like
that perv's going to jail.
Yeah, you can caught. Oh god. Well, the Roche Ravager's here. There's no tanks. There's no Banshee. There's no Lib. We got Hellions.
Yeah. So I've seen similar plays like this, but the one that I learned from watching YouTube's, it's pretty much a similar build, but you only need one Ravager, and it's a lot earlier with the 16 pool. But really, all you have to do is Crucible down this depot right here, and then you can just kind of stutter step up, and not even a tank can stop this.
Mm-hmm. And now there's no add-on. There is a Widowmine on the way. There is a Liberator on the way as well, which is great. But there's no mining whatsoever here at the Natural. Behind this, Ryu's taking his third hatchery.
Yeah. Soza did take out the Overlord, so that stops the vision. So it's not like Corrosive Biles are coming from the low ground, but that Roach there, he's got that one covered.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, and that CC is getting pretty low as well. There is that Widowmine, so if Ryu goes up the ramp, then he's gonna lose a Ravager.
Not too bad, not too bad. Now Lib's out. You could Corrosive Bile down the Liberator. That's the easy giveaway for Ryu. But he's gonna go home. And probably transition into the... I think this is his play, like, I go Mutas and then I go Roachling Bane.
I mean, Ryu is double the worker count of Soza right now. Soza does have 3 CCs and triple orbitals, so I guess we're kind of even with the economy, Kappa.
Yeah.
Kappa.
So Kappa is that he could probably still win this because he's Terran. He's looking bad.
Mate, triple orbitals, triple mules. You know, mules are pretty good. Like, look at all of them. There's 4.
That's like a War Prism with 2 Immortals right there.
That's disgusting.
You can make magic happen.
Oh god. You know, he's sending his Liberator across the map. If the Liberator deals damage, like again, Soza, he can slowly catch up. But right now, Ryu can do whatever he wants. You know, it's kind of his game to lose.
It's Ryu's world, and we're just living in it. Ryu's the puppet master.
Oh boy. And Soza's the puppet.
Yeah.
The Ravagers are coming over. This is just gonna get piled down, or it should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could have transfused that one if he wanted, but it's worth it. 1 Ravager for 1 flying machine.
Well worth. Meanwhile, now Soza's only down, you know, around 20, or not even, sorry, 16 SCVs. Closing that gap, but the problem is that, like, again, he doesn't really have too much with his army. Like, there's barely anything here. If Ryu decides to go for a timing, he could, but Ryu, he's just smackering up, getting his upgrades.
The Mutas, though. I think if Soza turtles up and tries to expand and just goes like mass Widowmine, that could be... We haven't seen Widowmines today, I don't think, from either of the Terrans. I do like we're seeing a lot of Terrans today. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Similar to Soza, but Soza had kind of like an easier bracket early on, so this Ryu is like a huge change in MMR opponent-wise.
Oh yeah.
In this tournament.
Oh yeah, this is Soza's big challenge here. It is Ryu. Ryu, of course, being one of the best Zergs in our region. You know, obviously below Cham, but up there with Eggs, with Jim Rising. Jim Rising, who you mentioned before.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, when we say, like, the best in the region, it's like, besides Cham, though. Cham's like 3 levels above everyone else.
Yeah.
But he can bleed.
He can.
He's a robot with a little bit of blood in him.
Yeah. We still look. I'm gonna bring it up again. We saw Miyamika take him down. Just saying.
Oh my god, dude. Was that the last time we casted together?
I think so. I think so.
We haven't even talked about that. That was epic. Cham was pissed.
Yeah,
we need that. I want that again. I want Cham's revenge.
I still get messages. Cham's like, "Yo, next week, let's go."
Cham doesn't even want the money. He's like, "I'll do it for free. Just host the event." You DM me, oh Micah. 1v1 me, bro.
Oh god, I want to.
Cham was. I'm upset too. I thought Cham was better than that.
He underestimated his opponent, mate.
Cham being special, does that place him higher or seed him in any other tournaments?
That's just for WSG. That's
okay.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, but I did see the upcoming IM Katowice, and all we have is special on Kelleher.
Yeah, unfortunately. But after IM Katowice, like, we got the next season, you know, like EPT, ESL Pro Tour. It's going to be starting up once again. Meanwhile, speaking of starting things up, we have a massive league run by. We got the Mutas just actually going to take out the CC, and Soza's all in. Yep,
he's all in, and yeah, that's it. This is it here now. Ryu can lose this base and his third base and still be fine. So he's gonna build up an army until he's completely confident, bring back the rest of his attacking army because there's nothing left to attack. We're gonna end it here.
Oh boy, yeah, the splits are gonna have to be on point. Here comes the rest of the army of Ryu. He goes for the massive surround.
Very massive, and Ryu takes game numero dos. What a guy. Ryu's back in full effect. I was scared there.
GG, well played. Ryu is our first player to advance to the semifinals.